Let us try to understand the difference between initial margin and maintenance margin. Let us say initial margin 50%. What it means is that if you want to take the position of say 200k, then out of that 200k, 50% of the money will be provided by you. Okay, so 100k will be provided by you and 100k will be provided by your broker. So that is the meaning of 50%. So total position is 200k, but since initial margin is 50%, what it implies is that 50% of that position's total value will be provided by broker as a margin loan. So 100k in this case. So you put 100k, broker puts 100k, so total position becomes 200k. So that is the meaning of initial margin. Now let us look at this maintenance margin. Now after you take the position, stock can fall. And when the stock starts falling down, let us say it drops by 10%, what happens is that total value of that position becomes 180k and the equity percentage drops to 44.44%. So this equity percentage is basically called as margin percentage or maintenance margin. So as long as it is greater than 25%, it is okay. Margin call will not be invoked. Broker is happy. So if the position drops by 20%, then total value of the position becomes 160k down from 200k. And this time around, you can see that equity percentage or the margin percentage becomes 37%. Then again, it drops by 30%, and over here, you can see that margin percentage becomes 28%. So what this maintenance margin says is that you need to have or you need to keep this equity percentage or the margin percentage above 25% at any point of time. If the stock keeps on falling down, what happens is that this equity percentage or the margin percentage also keeps falling. And down here you can see that somewhere around this level, what is happening is that margin percentage is dropping to around 25%. So till this point as well, it is okay because this equity percentage or the margin percentage is above 25%. But as soon as the equity percentage drops below 25%, margin call is invoked. And when the margin call is invoked, you need to provide some cash, deposit the funds. And how much you need to deposit it is given by this column. So over here, you don't need to deposit any money because you have maintained that margin to above 25%. But if let's say stock drops to 40%, in that case, margin call is invoked and you are asked to put money in the margin account. How much money you will need to deposit? $10,000. So if you put $10,000, then the equity percentage or the margin percentage becomes 25%. If the stock keeps on falling, then you will need to put more and more money. Okay, as you can see over here.